Greetings, fellow transhumanists. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Zed City. Episode 61, Eyes for Trade. And the first order of business at the start of the stream is to continue to scavenge ruins. Our current forecast is very calm for the next 3.5 days or so. So the aim is to take advantage of it as much as we can to get Scorpio and Pooker back with Stormguard and Guerra at the wheel, at the helm, and then to redeploy them out to new ruins so that we can try to get as much steel as we can. Really, it comes down to steel. If we want more vehicles, if we want like a full caravan heading to the AI ship, steel is the bottleneck for that, as it costs a lot of steel in order to build the vehicles, and we keep finding tons of components. So components, oddly enough, are not the bottleneck as a result. But components are also a lot lighter than steel, so that's, again, why steel is one of the materials we need most, because we can bring home a lot of components. The kitchen looks decently stacked to meat. Doing a little bit of hunting when the excursion teams are out wouldn't be a bad idea either. One thing I want you guys to vote on is where to go for the next excursion. So Stormguard and Guerra are heading home, and they'll be home in about 1 day. I don't have any pristine ruins opportunities, so we can go on excursions or we can trade. That is another alternative. Trading would be probably picking up the Yayo and heading out in 1 truck rather than 2 to save fuel, and delivering the Yayo and bringing things that we are willing to part with to trade with the other factions. So you guys can figure out if we're doing that. So what excursion to go on next? Head to ruins, head for trade, or stay home. The third option of staying home, if you guys want it, would be that we could do more tasks on the home tile. I'm not necessarily going to say there's reasonable tasks to be done here at the home tile. I'm sort of skeptical if that is even the case, but with that said, I'm not going to stop you from voting that way if you so wish. Madzi is having a little bit of a mental break, or heading towards one, so I got to be careful about that. She's set up on the right drug policies and all that, though. And I have learned that hunting as often as we can is wise. We very frequently run out of meat, even though it looks like a good supply. All of a sudden, it's gone. So as far as the map goes, almost all of the 156 zombies are in the corral. There's a few speckled here or there, but nothing that's going to cause me any problems. And we're over the 25% threat hump, meaning that unless Stormguard and Guerra happen to park here when coming home, we should be just fine. In fact, I am going to let everyone go anywhere, because I don't think it's going to be a big issue if a single survivor runs into a single zombie. They will immediately engage it with guns. You hope the modder doesn't allow them to walk through water. Oh, speaking of water, thank goodness. So we de-roofed our pillars here in hopes to get rain to wash away all of this toxic sludge, which causes toxic buildup. And to our delight, it is raining. So all of that sludge is now cleaned, which is awesome. and then I'll get the roofs back on. Sludgeless is the best. Klein! 4.5 years. Holy moly. I'll drink to that. Cheers. So it looks like you guys want me to head for trade. Roger that. Taking a look at our current stocks. We're doing pretty good on Antramine and medicine. A huge amount of Glitter World medicine that we've been finding. I'm not really sure what we need to buy. We're pretty well set up. So I don't mind heading for trade, but it's mostly going to be to appease the warlords more than anything else, I suspect. So the next question is who to trade with. So we have the Frostkeepers, who are to the north, and the Frostkeepers are warlords that are going to be... Oh, we have a supply quest for the Frostkeepers that I was literally staring at. 2 bionic eyes for an orbital bombardment targeter and recon armor, res serum, a bionic leg, and a cooking skill trainer or goodwill. Do we fulfill the Frostkeepers quest and trade with them? It's as if Randy listened to what we were proposing and offered even a juicier opportunity. So have you guys vote on that? And if so, we would be heading out there, giving them the bionic eyes for something. You would decide what rewards specifically, and then delivering Yayo for tribute so that we keep them off our backs, keep them happy, keep them friendly. Kilgore, it's going pretty good, man. How's it going for you? And thank you for the resub. And Goosius too. So the double strand is about 80-ish, 80, almost 90% grown, which is awesome. We're going to get some really nice clothing out of that, I think. It's going to be a little tricky to get that clothing made into anything, though, with Guero away. So on the next trade route, if we are going trading, I'll probably have Guero stay behind so he can use the double strand for clothing. Sorry, stallions, but you're made of meat. Madsy, that was funny. You were hunting the mare and was like, oh yeah, I'll just haul steel. Right, they're pretty close to home. What I don't have is those things roofed up. Why not? Redfield, what are you're cooking? Okay, that makes sense. All right, now they're building the roof, finally. Sort of. They built one roof, and then they were like, yeah, yep, we're done. Union mandated break. Like every other public works crew that I've ever seen in my life. 8 people watching on 1 person digging. As taxpayer money has intended. Most of you know what I'm talking about. Alright, I would say you guys want me to do the Frostkeeper's quest. So what reward? We have Bombardment Targeter. And Recon Armor. Res Serum. Cook Trainer, Leg, or Goodwill. And the thing is, it's going to be a little tricky to supply those 2 bionic eyes. because Guerra was away. So what's going to end up having to happen here is Guerra will have to enter Zed City very quickly, make those eyes, and then someone else leave with them because nobody else is capable of making those eyes but him. The contamination here is not so high that building these roofs are going to do harm to Redfield, I think. Yeah, you got about 9% contamination as a result. Oh, one thing I didn't cover, though, let me pause the game for just a moment, is the changelog. I totally forgot. So the threat scale is up a little bit, and the contamination scale is up a little bit, but it's not, you know, it's going up the same percent every month. But I actually forgot to do that at the start of the stream, so I just did that now. So that has been corrected. Another thing I might want to do here, because I have a lot of straw, is to do a burn here, which might actually torch the zombie shocker. But this entryway, because it's becoming, we kill a lot of zombies in there when they scale the walls. It's pretty polluted. So I'm going to throw down some straw matting and torch it once the rain stops. Because as you can see, there's some hot spots in there. First time watching online? Always nice to watch someone that knows how to play. Oh, no one says I know how to play. I just, you know, I do my best. Okay, good. There, down here. Every time any vehicle returns, I'm like, eep, are they in the trap? All right, so Madzy, instead of that, let's have you open the doors. And it looks like the serum, leg, and cook trainer is the popular option. So I'll get the eyes made for that. Oh, look, there's like a zombie that like is trying to take advantage of the fact that her door is open. And who's at the wheel here? Because they... Stormguard. Stormguard decided to not drive, and that's annoying. So this is not where the cars are eventually going to be parked. This is the temporary spot, let's say. All right, Fangface, how about you don't walk to your doom? Very good, sir. Very good. And we're keeping Scorpio a little bit fueled and with meals so that when it comes time to head on out to what looks to be the serum, cook trainer, and leg trade, we have it. So let me update the priority. So our reputation with the Frostkeepers is lower than Troza. So I think what I'll do is I will load up all of my yayo here. And then I'm only going to gift enough yayo in order to like make sure that we stay friends. But beyond that, I don't really care. So Guero. Smith is top priority. Perfect. That's what we want. We're still actually deconstructing some ruins out and around. So the other thing that I could do while we do this trade, well, no. I thought about it for a second and was like, nah, that's a bad idea. What I was going to say is go to another ruin, but that would leave way too few people home. Which is a, you know, huge vulnerability to not have a defense force at home. It's a bad idea. Come on, Madzi. You're shooting... Okay. Yeah, you tried, and then Zusu got tired of you trying and was like, alright, let me just do it. Well, if you wanted to see the ruins get chipped away, Team Clear the Ruins is going to be quite happy because it looks like we're going to have 2 days of calm where there's not much to do but clear the ruins. So Guero's already... Oh, I'm going to move that up. Make the eyes first, friend. Guero's already making the eyes. I think I am going to temporarily pause the stone cutting. Because there is better things to do in the calm than cut stone. I wonder if I can manage to strip up the floors too. Probably. And I certainly don't... Oh, hygiene bionics is done. Alright, research. I'm just gonna get advanced lights because it'll be quick. But I'll have you guys research, vote what is next. So we got, what? Uranium slug. Foam turrets. Carpet making. We also could do smoke pop. Plate armor. Just pick from that. They're not particularly useful research skills at this point. Actually, the only one that could be useful is the watermill generator. Because it's... No, there's no rivers here. Yeah, there's no rivers here. Never mind. Jeez, look how clean it looks now. It's odd. It's like we actually live here or something. A part of me feels like I should leave some of this garbage near the edge of the map. Uh-oh. We crushed zombie extract. Oh, I must have queued up a column to be crushed. Which is totally not what I intended to deconstruct. That was only a matter of time. Because of how not careful I have been about deconstruction orders. So let's put those back. And that's probably not even centered where it was. Oh, it's okay. As long as it covers the shoreline. She's getting rebuffed by Guero. Wait, isn't Guero like twice her age? No, they're closer to age than I thought. Well, that's not so weird then. Well, the first eye is almost done. And hopefully he'll get the second eye done before the forecasts zombies to flood back in on us. Fingers crossed. Carpet making is so undervalued? Yeah, but in a zombie apocalypse, growing Devil Strand sounds like a better investment than growing cloth. Just my 2 cents. But you guys want it, so you guys will get it. So the next one's, let's see. Pemmican I can add there too. Plate armor's already on it. Watermill generators. I have no idea why I would want to research it, but it's one of those things like, the completionist in me is like, research it all. Okay. So, I have the poll ready for when we have new research projects to vote on. Has the AO been loaded in? Yes. Oh, and it's like contaminated AO. All right, let's load silver. And then I'll load more meals and maybe more chem fuel too. So you do not want to run out of chem fuel. I suppose it wouldn't be a necessarily terrible idea to have like suicide buffers. Suicide bomber buffers would be like some sort of stone, because it can't be flammable, where you just have like gaps like this, you know, where like it will never clog up regular zombies. But very likely suiciders, once they collide with a wall, will explode. So even if you had like walls like this, suiciders aren't going to be able to get through without blowing themselves up. I don't think that they pose enough of a risk for us to like invest in that, but I'm just floating the idea that if you wanted to protect yourself from suicide bombers, having some sort of barrier like that would get it done. So eyeball number 1 is done. Put that in. Wait, this valve is... Oh, no, yeah, that valve should be closed. Ooh, that's risky. Revealing new areas... I mean, we're at threat 0, but revealing new areas when you're not at threat 0 is very risky. Because any new area could house zombies if your threat is higher than 0. I think all of the walls that need deconstruction are deconstructed. Which means floors. I think. Or repairs. Yeah, repairs first, then floors. Alright, what else goes in here? Let's do a few extra meals. It's a trade run, so we probably don't need... Like, maybe just Madsy goes? Because we don't necessarily need 2 people to help with the added hauling. There is 153 zombies stuck up there. I think there's 1 zombie that's out, that's right here. And then 153 that are in the corral. Oh, look at that. They're doing it. Back to soil. Dwarven Nation, thank you for the gifted subs. Cheers. Rescuer Pristine Ruin might show up, but the thing is we have other vehicles. If I only send 1 person, we can probably spare up to 3 people from this colony, leaving 4 behind to defend. Especially if it's 4 shooters. So if there was another opportunity, I could send Stormguard, Guero, and Madsy out, leaving behind the 4 of them. I just don't want to leave behind like 3 or fewer. That starts to feel sketchy. Starts to feel like if things go wrong, I am to blame, which I feel like I would be, right? So... Am I going to purge all of the ruins? No. I'm just making it look nice where I live. Also, so that the non-flammable ground can become grass to allow fires to spread better, and then the carpets to be stripped up so that we can make things out of the cloth. I also realized, not a good reason for me not to have a flat screen TV. I mean, I know that we have limited steel, but TV, man, it's TV. I think the eyes are done. Yeah, the eyes are done. So this truck will be deployed shortly. Except for it hasn't been loaded. What? Oh, more meals. Okay. So we are about to run into some zombies here, so it would be good for me to get it packed and ready. The other thing is, if we're doing a trade, social skill matters on trades. And she has a skill of 5. Maybe we just send Stormguard out solo? No, I don't really care. I don't care what kind of price I get. I'm giving them free yayo. So I don't think it matters. So we've got 20 meals, the yayo, no, 25 meals, the yayo, more chem fuel. Let's get more chem fuel. 75 more chem fuel. All right, and then what else do we want in there? Bedroll? And that might be it. Some drugs, I guess? I'll make sure the other eye is in there too. Oh, yes, the jade art. Does numbers work? No. Oh, lovely, a heat wave. Okay, 1 eye, 2 eyes, beer, tea. It looks ready. So I'll have Fangface whip the door open, and then Madsy will head out. Oh, Fangface, you have a friend there. 1 tap to the head. Perfect. Lovely. That's what we like to see. So heat wave in the start of summer. That's going to be annoying, I think. Now, the only worry I have for her is she was the one that was, like, the most pissed about, the most pissed in the colony. So I'll have her drink a little tea. Oh, wait, was that smoke leaf? No. Okay, good. Word for a second. All right, let's go. Yogo Caravan of Scorpio with Madsy at the wheel. Heading up to Mountain Home. And then the quest, I still have 3 days to accept it, but might as well accept it now. Whoa! Whoa, Madsy! Almost ran over the old man. Oh, God, you almost ran over Zeusin. I should be more careful with that. Because it's very, very deadly if I am not careful. I'm glad the pawns were like, yo, gotta run! So that would have been bad. So she's on her way. She has 1 fine meal with her. So as soon as she eats that fine meal, I'll switch her over to travel meals. And our rec room has gone up a quality. Any worn out clothing to ditch? We have been burning it on the electric smelter automatically, so probably not. We got the next research project up. That's pretty much all of the remaining options, minus flak armor. Because flak armor, plate armor is a prereq of flak armor. And I'll just start doing pemmican. And then if you guys change your mind, I'll swap to it. So 153 zombies is what I believe is stuck in the corral. So if you, as soon as we start to see that number climb above 153 right there, that's when I know I have to skedaddle back into the base. Hey, Mr. Freak. Thank you for the resub, dude. So I'm having Guero fill up the advanced components that he used for the Bionic Eyes. But then once I get those advanced components back, we'll go ahead and get him on clothing. Probably starting with Devil Strand dusters. And then working on other garments from there. Or maybe shirts. Because, I mean, we don't have a lot of plasteel or steel, so yeah, probably dusters. I was originally thinking maybe shirts and pants for Devil Strand and then recon armor. But given our steel scarcity and plasteel scarcity, I don't think recon armor is a viable option for us really at all. Alright, zombie tank means we are going to be inside. So, driveway for everyone. So pretty much all the walls have been removed from the southeast quadrant of the map. From here down, there's like no walls that I haven't built myself, which is good. The lake is ready to receive visitors, and the colony is pretty well stocked. I'm going to force everyone, minus maybe Guero. Well, Guero's already on Smith 1, so he's not going to stop smithing. To haul things into place, because I don't want my rice that I trucked back from a ruin to spoil. Seems kind of pointless. Oh, the tailor bench is facing that way? Yeah, okay. I didn't realize that. That makes sense. Ooh. A pristine ruin. Wait. I see someone already loading a drop pod with 10 vanometric power cells. The ruins won't last long. So it's not even a pristine ruin. It's a ruin that is like currently being stripped of stuff. But we don't have anyone that is in the right neighborhood. You guys did call it. I will continue Pemmican. Should I send Stormguard and Guero out to the ruin? I think the whole thing about the vanometric power cells is just flavor text. I don't actually think it means there's vanometric power cells there, as the mod is not that intelligent. So we have 250 zombies on the map tile. Most of them are in the southwest, meaning that we probably could make it to map edge without too much incident, especially if we go southeast. So have you guys vote. But seeing the way the polls look, I am going to start open up garage doors and loading cargo into Pooker with a bedroll. That's not a bedroll. That's also not a bedroll. This is a bedroll. Nope. Not of that leather. There we go. I got it eventually, and that's what counts. In my book. Wait, did Pooker already get the cargo? Holy hell, that was fast. That was so fast. All right, so bedroll, tea, beer, med. That's all we want left. Would zombies be attracted to the place where mortar shells explode, or would they be attracted where they're fired from? I think where they're fired from. I think the origin of the sound, because the same question, you're essentially asking, are they attracted to the gun or the bullet when it lands? Because when bullets land, obviously they make noise, but like, they're attracted to the gun. So I could be wrong about that, but that would be my bet. Oh, the miner is, so if we want to leave, we're going to have to do a little bit of manual clearing. We are heading down to a lower threat, But it would be possible to head out to the ruins. So I'm going to resolve that poll a little early and try to get Goro and Stormguard out to those ruins. It's just we have a horde coming in now, so it's going to be a minute. I'm pretty sure the Suicider is already gone. Boom. I don't see him anymore. And Madzi is almost at Mountain Home. So hypothetically, Madzi can actually join them and merge the two trucks at the ruin, maximizing carry. Alright, Fang Face. Let's get you to drive that truck into position. So everything that we want in the truck is already loaded up. And I'm just going to be parking it right in the driveway here. So that when the coast is clear, we can leave very quickly. And I only have to open one door, not 7. So many airlocks, so much redundancy. But hey, better safe than sorry. Shoot the healer first. Okay. Res Serum, Cook Trainer, Bionic Leg. Wow. The Bionic Leg they gave me is like ridiculously contaminated. Excuse me. Did you rip this off a zombie? Because I think you did. You gross. You gross, Mountain Home. Get help. Alright, they want all of my yayo. So, all my yayo. There you go. Enjoy it. We could buy people. I don't have the money for that. I probably should have kept the yayo, huh? Oh well. I can sell a Cook Trainer and the super corrupted Bionic Leg. Because I don't think it ruins its resale value. And then buy someone. Schlitzer. Who's a hygienic wimp. A shock troop. Yeah, because you go into shock when you're used as a troop. Got it. And then Pack. Who's a hypersensitive farmer. Who does not fight. And is 85 years old. So wow. He's 85 with no heart problems. Or back problems or anything. Yeah. But you're also going to have dementia tomorrow. And Schlitzer's 35. Should I buy a slave to liberate? And then if not, I could maybe buy plasteel. We could make a pain stopper for the wimp, yes. For Schlitzer. The thing is, like, also being a wimp is not that much a problem in a zombie apocalypse, because, like, once you've taken a punch or two, you're probably already dead. Right? Like, if you get punched, like, more than twice, which is what would down a wimp, you're already dead anyway. Because you're already getting swarmed. So, like, wimp is not horrible for the zombie apocalypse, because it's not going to effectively change your survival outcomes all that much. And if we're going to buy someone, it's going to be Schlitzer. I am in no way going to take a pacifist who's 85. That just sounds a bad idea. All right, we're going to buy a slave to liberate. Bringing our population up to 8. And also, this person happens to be like pretty much the same age as Madzi, but the opposite gender, despite their hair. Their hair is very feminine. Presenting, I'll put it. There we go. Schlitzer, you are free. Yeah, I mean, you're really free because you're out there. You're naked. Well, we'll bring you home. So I am not going to have Madzi rendezvous to the ruins with a naked, freshly liberated person. That just sounds like a bad idea. But what I can do, as was suggested, is just in case... Oh, you know what I just realized? Pain Stoppers are royalty DLC. Yeah, so that's not a thing. We can have them run around with Go Juice, though, because Go Juice is like liquid Pain Stopper for 18 hours. You know, just in case. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Zed City, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 17th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule, countdown timers to upcoming streams, and also a link to Discord if you're interested in joining my online gaming community. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in the next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Zedites.